Welcome to Talk Now with DeMarcus Ware. Each week, I'll be introducing you to strangers, coaches, NFL players, whoever I find interesting. And today, I'm joined by Super Bowl MVP, my teammate, Von Miller. What you got there?
Oh, this right here? This is my little friend, actually named DeMarcus.
Listen, I understand that the chicken is, dark, handsome, athletic, and that's the reason why you named the chicken after me, but it looks a little, chubby and a little fat. Are you sure that?
Hey, when you started out, you wasn't always athletic, fast. This is how you started. This is how you started out too.
You need to work out a little bit. So, Von, how many chickens you got?
I got around 60 birds out in Dallas, and for me, they're more like pets. They really have personalities. I care for them. I couldn't see myself eating not one of them. So it's a special bond between me and my birds.
You said you don't eat chicken at all.
No. I eat chicken. I just don't eat my chicken.
Gotcha. I was just making sure. So what are some of the names of the chickens other chickens that you have?
I try to keep it simple. I named them, after my teammates. I got a Peyton Manning in there. I got an 88. After a while, it's kind of hard to, keep the names on guys. So I went to the numbers. I got an 88. I got a 95.
Tell me the truth. Did you actually say, I know you said you weren't going to play this season, but were you really going to leave me here by myself?
DeMarcus, hey.
Tell me the truth now. Don't sugarcoat it now.
DeMarcus, we boys, man. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day,
if you want to sign that contract, I would have came and found you and signed your signature with your hand. I'm telling you.
At the end of the day, I had a strong feeling that we were gonna be able to get it done.
Yeah.
It was just too much love on both sides, and I felt like we were gonna get it done. But if it had to come down to it, DeMarcus, you had to be out there by yourself.
After 18 years, it's time.
So Peyton's gone. What is the weirdest thing about Peyton?
I wouldn't say it's the weirdest, but the most interesting thing that I, found out about Peyton. If you're on the team with Peyton, if you're involved in the organization, he's gonna have a conversation with you. He's gonna remember everything about you. He's gonna make you feel like you're one of his guys.
How much y'all charge?
And when you sit down and you think about it, there is no way he can have a special relationship with all of these guys, but he does. And I think that's one of the most interesting and cool things about Peyton.
In the meeting room, when I first got in, I said, Von, are those glasses real? Or are they a fashion statement? And I sat back and I thought, I said, you know what? Let me try them on. Let me try the glass. And I actually put the glasses on, and I felt like I could not see, okay? I actually got a headache. Hold on, put these back on. Here. We're both known and paid for dominating offensive tackles. Two tough questions. What offensive tackle owns you, and who do you own?
I'm going to start with the back end of that question.
Yeah.
You can't say who you dominate in the National Football League because everybody watches this stuff.
Exactly.
Everybody watches this stuff, and these guys don't have short memories here.
Setup.
So,
I'm trying to get you to talk a little bit.
As much as I would like to, talk about some of my performances, I would like to keep those,
okay.
In the back. I don't want these 330-pound guys getting mad at me, chasing me around. I just like to get in and get out. But, some of the tackles that have given me hard times, I feel like Trent Brown, has a very bright future in the National Football League. He's 6'8". He knows how to use his arms, knows how to use his wingspan. He has length. So I feel like he's young, and people haven't really seen him, but I feel like he's one of the better tackles in the National Football League.
I don't trash talk, but do you actually? There's some type of trash talk line, or do you trash talk when you're out there?
When I walk out on the football field, I'm in a different space. I'm in a different space. I'm in a different zone. I talk trash to guys that I have personal relationships with. So when we play the Steelers, I'm gonna talk trash to AB. No matter if he got 330 yards receiving or not, I'm gonna talk trash to AB because we're friends. I know we have a personal relationship off the football field. So if it's guys like that they're my buddies and I'm cool with them, we're friends, but I'm gonna talk trash because it doesn't matter if we win or lose.
From your career, who do you think is or you laid the hardest hit on QB-wise?
You know what? It's not too many times where you can just lay it out and hard hit a quarterback. But one quarterback hit that comes to mind, Mark Sanchez playing the Jets, my rookie season, Thursday Night Football. It was like the last drive that they had, it was third down. I came inside, they had an inside move, and I just saw Mark there, and I just gave him all I got. That was one of my toughest hits.
Yeah, see, and for me, it was crazy. I think it was like my second year of my career. And, I mean, you're in cover 2. You're not a cover backer. You're more of a pass rush type guy, and I was playing against Peyton Manning. I mean, I played with him and played, against him. And it was a weird check. The offensive tackle blocked down. I came off of the slot and went beeline into Peyton. Bam! Hit him, knocked the ball all the way out. I mean, I know he remembers it because we talked about it, a couple of weeks ago. But that was probably like my hardest hit of my career. And me being a young guy and have a pinnacle guy like Peyton Manning.
It was a wrap.
Oh, it was over.
You probably didn't stop talking about that the rest of the season.
I'm still talking about it now. I'm still talking about it. And he's still talking about when he had that goal line run in Dallas.
Oh, when he beat you on the outside. I remember that.
He's talking about that all the time.
Peyton Manning scampers into the end zone.
That is one for the ages.
So we're going to play the word association game. I'm going to show you a picture, and the first word that comes to mind, you tell me.
Oh, man. I thought he was going to get us on that one. I thought he was about to get us. Hey, that's the first thing that comes to mind. Almost.
He's looking really athletic on this right here. Like he's close to the touchdown.
Almost. He's one of the most dominant players to ever play in the National Football League. So I think he deserves a lot more credit. And he gets a ton of credit. You look at cover of Madden and all of this stuff. It's all good, but I from a personal standpoint, I think Gronk definitely deserves a lot more. Fighting through all those injuries. Me and him, we both had our ACL surgery on the same day. So I know exactly, the type of work that you gotta, put in to get to that spot. And I feel like, Gronk definitely deserves a lot more credit.
Next picture.
Legendary coach, Zen master. It's not too many of those. We got one on our team, with Coach Phillips. And, he's a legendary coach. Every year he finds a way to put the Patriots right there. I'm not just talking about the playoffs. Right. He finds a way to, get his team close to the Super Bowl each and every year, and that's hard to do.
I mean, I'm looking at this picture right here, and it's actually saying, how does DeMarcus and Vaughn get off the ball so fast? That's what
you can see that facial expression. Like,
Boom.
The man. He's definitely the man. And I feel like, I poke and, I got a lot of jokes and stuff, but at the end of the day, I admire Cam Newton. I feel like, he's the best quarterback in the National Football League right now. Peyton is gone, and I feel like, his ability to make his teammates play at a level that they wouldn't normally play at. And if I had sons and they wanted to be quarterback, I would quickly point them in the direction of Cam Newton and Peyton Manning.
Next one.
That's that guy. 21. Lead. Yeah, I mean, that's the he's the attitude of the team.
Exactly.
Him and TJ are like the Bash brothers from Mighty Ducks. You need guys like that on your team. There's days where I come into work and I feel like, man, and quickly you see Akeem and TJ and the energy's up and they get everybody going. And me and him, we're from the same spot, so I know exactly where it comes from. And he's a guy I wouldn't want to have another corner other than Akeem.
Hey, looking ahead to this week's game, Carolina has 7 months of revenge time. You know that they're coming.
I feel like it's exactly what we want it to be.
Right.
It's going to be a huge game. It's right now it's the biggest game of the year. When you look at the National Football League and you look at the schedule, Carolina, Denver Broncos, it's got to be up there with game of the year.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't want it any other way. We're going against really the best quarterback in the game. This is our craft. This is our profession. Why wouldn't you want to go against the best of the best? To gauge yourself and prove something to yourself. So, for me, I'm looking for it. It kind of feels like Mayweather Pacquiao. It's a lot of promotion.
But they are Pacquiao. They're Pacquiao and we're Mayweather.
It is fair.
Okay. I'm out of here and I'm signing off on Talk Now with DeMarcus Ware.